What's up, YouTube? It's Caleb and Mike back again. We're the oversized outdoor guys. I cannot talk today.
That's all right.
We're gonna be bass fishing and catfishing today, so stay tuned.
All right, y'all. We out here fishing on Boone Lake, outside of Johnson City, Tennessee. Trying to do a little bit of bass fishing. I got my cat rod set out there. Try to catch us a catfish way over yonder with Caleb and Sam.
They're in the blue and green shirt, what you can see.
And what we got, I've seen a couple fish out here hitting top water while I was fishing with a swim jig. I'm gonna take and throw the old toad runner out there a couple times. It's a top water bait, and bass just absolutely love it. They will tear it up top water. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, there was a fish just under it.
So that's another top water baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I want to see a cat attack. I want to see a bass attack.
So what are we using here?
This is a buzz bait. What you do with this is it's a top water bait, and when you cast it and it hits the water, you immediately start reeling it in, and when you do, you're pulling it across the top of the water, and this thing right here is just sitting there steady spinning, just like kind of like the toad runner a little bit. It creates a lot of vibration. The fish sense it and it triggers a strike. I mean, fish go crazy over this, but the water conditions have to be right. The temperature, barometric pressure, I mean, I won't go all into that, but water temperature does play a big factor in the top water fishing for bass. And unfortunately, I do not think we have those conditions out here today. But that's why they call it fishing, not catching. Let's give it a try. I'd love to see a bass just boom, just roll on it one time. I don't know if the camera's picking up the noise from the bait there, but if you listen, you can hear that buzzing. That drives fish absolutely nuts, and grass drives me nuts. So, try to pull the grass off of here, get this sucker back in the water. And what we've got Caleb fishing with is we got him fishing with a Texas rig worm, or me back in South Carolina, I just call it a worm rig. But he's got a slip shot bullet weight, an offset shank worm hook, and a 10-inch crawdad culprit worm. Now, what you do with this is you fish this and bump it off the bottom. Now, when bass are bedding, or when the water conditions aren't quite right for top water, bass will go crazy over this stuff right here.
However, I've not had any hits today.
No, but you just got to give it time.
Yet again, that's why it's called fishing, not catching.
Couldn't have said it better myself, bud. Look at that. Big old fish just rolled right there. If I could get that far out,
I'm thinking we go over here to this jetty, or dock, or whatever that is.
we might have to try that here in just a little bit.
All right, boys and girls, we're gonna try this worm rig right here. It's a slip. He was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
what you do with this is you jig it off the bottom. I'm on OCD and me wants to set my reel in the right spot. We're gonna try this.
Hey Josh, film them geese. Right there on top.
B-roll. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a goose. Man, that's deep.
Can't see anything. I'm just filming flat water.
And you see the technique I'm using. Reeling very slowly, just to keep the slack, kind of bouncing the worm along the bottom, like jigging. A lot of you fishermen know what jigging is. Hopefully some of you. You see how it streams in the water, and it sinks. You probably can't see that.
Just barely. If the cameraman were good at his job, he could probably work with the equipment he's got. So now we're just kind of letting it sink. You can see the line right there.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to put a marker on screen for it.
See if we can cast it a little further. Easy now. What a reel that was. What a cast that was.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Alright, peoples.
We good?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. Do it. Holy hot rocket.
Yeah.
So what do we got in the water now?
Right now, I just cast it out with my cat rod, and we've got chicken livers inside pantyhose on it. That's probably going to sound kind of weird to some people. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. But you take and put the chicken liver down in the pantyhose, and you tighten a tight knot and run the hook through the pantyhose into chicken liver like that. The best way to describe it is it makes it a lot harder for the fish to pull the bait off the hook. So that's the method behind the madness on that one. This right here is a little beetle spin. It's bass size, I guess, if you want to call it that. But I reckon it kind of mimics a funny looking little bait fish or something. The flash triggers a strike as well because fish are like raccoons. They like anything that shines. So we're going to try to sling this out here a few times, see what we can do with it.
It's cold out here.
About ready to go get my flannel.
I just caught a bunch of drag.
Oh boy. Thrilling.
I ain't getting no hits on this. You want to try something else?
Seems like the bass just aren't having it today.
No, they're not.
So for those that have never been bass fishing, bass don't like cold water. When the water gets cold, they'll go down.
Yeah, and you pretty much have to bottom fish for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you can tell, the
I
water,
got you.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll have to tie
the water's disrupted because it's windy.
Yeah, and you got that swivel on it too. Just
Sky's overcast, so water's pretty darn cold. So the bass just don't feel it today. Just lost
Grab the end of this line.
Well, you can't really see it, but
Yeah.
line broke.
I lost my beetle spin. Oh well.
That's how it goes in fishing. Win some, lose some.
You still have a lot of bait.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff we're about to try. I think I'm gonna try that rattle trap I bought yesterday. It's a lipless crankbait, but it flashes and rattles a lot.
Michael, can I try one of your baits?
Let's see how these little bit, bud.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of action to it.
I see paper at the bottom.
So, cameraman's note. This dock is
Sucks.
not very wide. Not very long either, so we don't...
Really have that good of seeing.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good position for the camera.
So I have tied on a crawdad crankbait.
Shallow water crankbait.
Shallow water crankbait.
Now, what we have here, this right here is what you call a rattle trap. It's lipless. It doesn't have that clear plastic lip on it.
A little closer to the camera.
It's got two treble hooks, but if you listen, that's why they call it a rattle trap. It's got a bunch of beads in it, or like little BBs or whatever, and when it swims and shakes back and forth in the water, it makes a ton of noise. And most of the time, in my experience, bass go crazy over it. So we fishing to give it a try.
You reckon that'll work better than the toad spinner?
Yeah, because it goes down in the water.
It's a
Oh,
deeper.
God.
Golly.
This thing cast.
You can barely see where it landed. If the water was smoother, it'd be better, but it's a little breezy today, so.
Oh yeah. This is what you call lazy man's fishing.
Mine just got super close.
Okay,
Well,
you were
then cast it
casting
out.
that way, but it went that way. I don't know whether to look at that eye or that eye. Anyway.
Oh, I got a catch, y'all.
He caught a stick.
I caught some grass. This is a very, very rare fish. Very rare.
That is the double red-headed grass fish.
Right? The double-throated grass fish.
Yeah.
Mine got caught on
It's
something.
got 4 stomachs to process more grass than anything in the world. Hey, look at there. I just got me one too. At least we're cleaning the grass out of the lake.
Right?
And I just soaked my friggin' leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
There we go.
What y'all got?
Hey, there was a darn fish behind it.
Doesn't swap.
There was a darn fish behind it, dude.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. Looked like a little smallmouth.
So close, yet so far away.
Alright, let's go check this cat line real quick. Ooh! Son!
Hey! There's a little bit of a break in the clouds. I can't get the camera back up that far.
Hey,
What?
I see a ton of rocks.
Right there. A little bit of a break in the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And I just messed the tripod up.
Alright, let's check this cat. What? Oh, boys. I casted that one.
Repositioning the camera.
And that chicken liver should have sunk right to the bottom.
Does it feel like you caught something?
It's moved. It has moved. Because I cast it dead out in the middle and it's done gone to the left a little ways. Ain't nothing on it but
Is it raining?
no.
It's dripping off of the line.
I'm gonna have to cast this sucker out again.
So I'm gonna have to move.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. No, you stay right where you at. Don't move.
I'm joking.
Good night. That's right up in the middle of everything. That's where we want it to be, correct? I don't know with this shotgun mic how well I'm being picked up. If it's hearing me at all.
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm gonna sling
what
that across
have we
your face.
here?
Well, here, you get on that side because I'm going to have to spit.
I'm gonna have to spit.
I'm gonna have to spit.
Alright, are we good like this?
We good.
Alright. Is it still recording?
Yes, it's been recorded.
Okay.
Alright, and then this is where it's gonna, this is where, and act right. And
That is him acting right.
YouTubers, this is what I deal with on the daily life.
Anyway.
Daily life of the woman that runs the show. Anyways, go.
What's up, guys? It's actually the next day from the day after we were fishing. We didn't end up catching anything at all, so we pretty much got skunked. We might have possibly had 1 or 2 strikes, maybe, if it wasn't us pulling bait through grass. After we got done fishing yesterday, we all went out and got something to eat and come back home and kind of crashed because everybody was pretty tired. So we decided we were just going to film the end of the video today. But one thing that we did want to do, this is Josh. Howdy. This is our younger brother. He's the man behind the camera, behind all the editing work and all that kind of good stuff. You know, he's a very, very big part of the channel, so wanted to introduce you guys to him. And also, we met a couple dudes yesterday from Destin, Florida, Ben and Nick. Wanted to give you guys a shout out. 2 cool kids. Hope y'all guys had some luck, better luck than we did yesterday. But yeah, pretty much gonna be the end of the video for you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoy our content. Anybody watching to the end of the video, we certainly appreciate you staying tuned and watching through the whole thing. So we'll try to be back with another video next week.
And if you like all things pipe, just go watch my channel, Pipe Tobacco. It's called The Pipe Junkie.
Yeah,
Plug mine.
Definitely check that out. He actually does put out some pretty good content. I've been on a couple of his videos before. Very, very good content, family friendly. So yeah, y'all guys go check him out at The Pipe Junkie on YouTube. And again, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out, guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.